Honestly, I think this video is kind of a failure, but we're gonna use it to our advantage.
Yes, that's the spirit. You are so good at being a failure.
God.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
It's Allie.
And Abel.
And we are
Young, Dumb, and Sober.
Nice to see you.
Hi.
By see you, I mean not really see you, but be seen by you.
Yeah, it's nice to be seen, right?
It is.
Yeah.
That validation. Before we get into anything, smash that like button, hit that bell, and
Subscribe first.
Oh, yeah, subscribe.
And then hit the bell so you get the notifications every time we upload a video.
If you don't, we hate you.
Tell us how you really feel.
Failure. It's a favorite topic.
It's no one's favorite topic.
It's not.
You've had a lot of failures.
Today? Yes, actually.
We fail every day, right?
Something that everybody has to deal with. Some people can be very hard on themselves, perceive everything as a failure. Their life as a failure.
What else?
Their life, their accomplishments, their love life.
Plain old identifying as
a failure. Yeah.
Failure does have negative connotation.
Yeah.
It's just seen as something that defines your actions. People look at failure as if you failed at something, it's because you didn't do enough. You didn't do your best. You can try your best at something and you could fail at it. It doesn't say anything about you as a person tried it. Oh, you tried it.
Dealing with failure in a way that is not failing. Because you can fail at dealing with failure by not dealing with your failure.
Process of dealing with failure successfully. Failure is not final and failure is not fatal.
Oh.
Yes.
He brought in the F's.
Yes, my favorite F word, fatal.
I have a different one. I think that we fail for a reason. Bring us to the people that we become. It shapes the things that we do later on in life. Alignment, divine timing. I'm going there.
The D word?
The D word, the big D. But
We're going through the alphabet today.
As long as we don't get to X.
It is inevitable.
Yeah.
So when failure is happening, when you're in the thick of the failure,
the
right?
THICC. Thick.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to use it to your advantage. So this would be really just kind of making sure that you take the next appropriate step. The ending or the closing as smooth as possible. This isn't gonna work out whatever the situation is, but I'm not gonna just throw everything away. Don't go out with a bang. It only makes matters worse. That is the false sense of acceptance, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, top of your head, give me a haiku about failure.
Haiku, is it 575?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna just do 575.
Okay.
Failure. I did that. What the fuck am I doing? Failure. Fuck you, man.
That's really good. Yeah. I love it. You know what I always say? I read this in like a self-help book somewhere.
What?
The pivot.
Okay.
You have this failure. Oh, fuck, like this sucks. This really didn't turn out the way that I wanted to. This is a failure. For instance, I relapsed.
What's that?
It's when you have sobriety and then you do drugs.
And relate.
Okay, I can look at this as a failure and feel super sorry for myself. I can wallow in it and I can go get high and I can go get drunk and I can tell everyone to feel super sorry for me. Let me just roll around in my own shitstorm.
Yeah,
you know what I
party,
mean?
Pity pot.
But instead, and I'm not saying this is what I did, you can pivot. Good thing I did this now instead of 3 years down the line. Good thing I did this now because I was able to get into treatment and I didn't hurt anybody. You find ways to use a failure to your advantage.
Sometimes you're in a good place for a failure. Like, ooh, I could use a failure right now.
Yeah.
Not really. Nobody ever says that.
No, I say that all the time. Haikus about failure. What is failure if failure?
That's 2 syllables, girl.
Oh, shit. Failure.
Don't start with failure.
Failure.
Fail.
Fail.
You're failing at this.
Okay.
You can use failure as a way to restart. Hit the refresh button after you hit the subscribe button. Sometimes failure happens because we need to do something different. We need to try something different.
For me, failure was something that I learned from because if I hadn't done it, I would have never been successful later on in my sobriety. I think failure is part of the human experience and that we need a lot of it to become the strongest versions of ourselves.
Using failure to your advantage is a really good idea because it is a way for you to grow and learn.
There are different ways that you can use failure to your advantage. You can use failure to your advantage in a negative way. Use failure to fall into self-pity or get other people to, you can victimize yourself through failure. But you could also use failure to your advantage in the sense of, like what Abel was saying, like finding a way to make it kind of into a positive.
Right. And it will not always seem very possible or likely, but you also have to consider that you have to be kind to yourself in terms of how you view failure. So the last component that we are addressing here is the idea of having and implementing, not just having, but also implementing a supportive network. Family, friends, pets. I highly recommend this. Professional.
Oh yeah, totally.
We both go to therapy, and it's not the only thing that we rely on, but it is part of the network.
I think therapy is a really, really huge component of a supportive network. Sometimes it's the base of it.
A therapist is a familiar stranger, and a therapist can be that person who knows you and understands you, but sees you from an outside perspective, no emotional attachment to that person. It's sometimes easier to share and be able to receive the feedback. Sometimes the people in our networks can see things that we didn't see when the failure was happening and point out things to us that help us improve, help us also kind of change how we see failure.
People in my network, when I come to them and say, oh my God, listen to what I did, I fucked up so bad, I can't believe I did this again, they will say to me, what about this thing you didn't do that you did last time? That's progress. Life is about perspective. Failure can be fun if you're a Virgo.
Hashtag relatable content. Sometimes when we build situations up, we fail, we can let go and move on. And well, you know what? We get to reevaluate what we value. Reevaluate. We can put brakes or just completely cut out things that are no longer serving us. You heard it here first.
Failure.
Stop saying 575. Just fucking do it.
Failure is when your digital friend won't listen. Can we ever be heard?
That was 6, girl. Fuck you. Use failure as a way to say fuck you to society. Nope.
Failure, you're a bitch.
Honestly, when failure happens, just let that shit go. I have failed a lot in the past couple of months, mainly when it comes to juggling my life. I couldn't do 2 internships, work full-time and go to school full-time. I failed at being that overachiever.
Failure begins with an F.
And so does fuck you.
It does. And friends, which should help you when you say fuck you to failure, or failure says fuck you to you.
Don't fuck your friends, because that'll be a failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In most situations,
and don't fuck them over.
No, do not do that. Do not fuck them and then fuck them over, because that is a failure.
Accept that failure is inevitable.
Accept it.
Use it to your advantage.
Use it.
Have a network.
Have it.
Those are the 3 things that we are bringing y'all on failure today.
I can't wait to see you guys fail.
No, don't listen to that.
I can't wait for you to see us fail it up.
You're a creative.
I'm not a creative. I'm a scientist. I'm a mathematician. Why don't you come up with another one since you're so good at it?
I tried it, but no. Life said, you can't have this, babe. So I tried again.
Really?
Boom.
Okay, just drop the
You
phone
told me.
on my face.
Why are you down there? You're laying on the ground and you're just like, I can't. One more time.
Failure is a choice.
Go on.
If you fail, then you
Chose it?
chose it.
How?
But was the choice yours?
Oh! Yes! Wait, two, yes. Wow.
I know, I got deep with it, right?
Yo, she did that. Things that she did. That.
Yes.
Haiku.
Haiku.
Things that she did. Failed.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ay, Dios mío.
My hands
Eso
are
era,
shaking.
eso era bien profundo. So there you have it. Failure. Did we fill out this video? Maybe.
Yes.
Are we okay with it?
No.
No. Are we still gonna put it out there?
Probably not.
No, we will.
Yeah.
You know what? We want everybody to see the messiness that is Young, Dumb, and Sober.
Yeah. We're capital F failures.
So remember to like, subscribe, and hit
the bell. Ding, ding, ding.
I think a little
ding.
dandruff just came out of my eyebrow. and my pants are fully choking my groin right now.
I am sweating. I'm sweating.
Prevailed.
Yes, and yet we prevail, and yet we keep going, and yet we, something by Brene Brown.
Yeah. Also, comment your failures. Let us know how you failed this week.
So let's say if 5 people comment, we'll show a clip of the horrible video we filmed.
Oh.
Is that a good idea?
Use this. Use our failure.
Use us.
Don't use us. I mean, what if you don't? At least tip us.